Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm just making a couple of notes. There's some things that I want to talk to you all about, and I'm going to talk to you about it while I sip my tea. Today is June 12th, 2020, and yeah, I'm in my robe. I showered, and while I was showering, I was talking to Spirit, and Spirit told me there was something that I needed to do and things that I needed to say, and I'm like, nah, Spirit, let somebody else do it. And Spirit said, nah, you've been silent for too long. It's your turn, baby. So here I am. Let me write these notes, you guys, and I'm waiting for my water to boil. I'm going to have me some green tea with pomegranate and raspberry and strawberry. No honey, no sugar. I like it straight. Okay. As you guys can see, I keep it raw. I keep it 100. I write as Spirit speaks to me, and I don't do this on my own. Without Spirit, I don't do anything. I don't move. Okay. So whatever Spirit is telling me to write and touch on, that's what I'm going to touch on. Okay. And y'all excuse my robe. I showered, and this is the first thing that I reached for. And not only that, black catches a lot of lint, but it's my favorite color. So if you see me picking, it's only because there's lint. My robe is clean. I keep my house clean. I keep my things clean. So yeah. Lint. If you guys hear that sound, it is my water boiling for my tea. It'll whistle. That's when I know that it's ready. I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm going in and out of focus. It's the lighting. I thought that my blinds would be enough, but apparently it's not, so I had to turn my lights on. And I may be shifting around for a while to make sure that you guys see me well. And yes, I have a missing tooth, so if you see that, then if it disturbs you, you can go and find another channel where people are bringing similar messages. I may not say things that you like, and that's just a part of life. I'm going to keep it real, or I'm not going to, keep it all. So, let me close this for a second. didn't want it to whistle too much and wake up my husband and my daughter. My son is already up. He's just like his mom. We rise early. My husband works late, so it's expected that, he would sleep late. Okay, I need to make sure that I'm closed up because this robe has a tendency to flop down, and sister ain't trying to show y'all nothing. Okay, alrighty. So, Spirit wanted me to talk to you guys about being spellbound. And a lot of times we don't understand what it's meant when it's said to be spellbound. And spellbound means being bound by spells. And they're words that we speak. We speak them every day. And a lot of times it's by no fault of our own. But when we know better, we do better, And so Spirit was in my dreams last night and was explaining some things to me. And when I woke up this morning, I was showered and Spirit continued on with me. And so I wanted to, Spirit wanted me to touch on being spellbound. There's some things that we have to stop saying. We give our energy to these things when we speak them, and then we don't understand why things are happening in our lives. And these things are happening because we have spoken it. So let's begin. One of the things that we continuously say is, well, let me back up a little bit. We say these things, and a lot of it is learned behavior because it's like someone who eats pork and you're trying to educate them that pork is not good for them. And they would say, well, my mama ate it, my grandma ate it, and they're not looking at the fact that the pig is the nastiest animal, that one could possibly sit down to eat. I know there's other things, but I'm talking about my people with pork. When you think about the fact that your mama and your daddy and your grandma and your granddaddy ate it, also think about their health. Think about the fact that grandma had to get her toes cut off. Granddaddy's leg is missing. And your mom has high blood pressure. Your dad is suffering from hypertension. That alone should make you rethink what you put inside your body. It's like the same thing with your spirit. So let's touch on these spellbound words. Let's start with the powers that be. You are invoking authority. You're granting people authority over your life soon as you say that. The powers that be. They have no power until you energize them. Stop saying those words. Call them what they are. You can call them demons. You can call them devils. You can call them principalities and powers. Well, I'm not going to even call them I'm not going to call them powers. We'll call them principalities. They're really not in high places because they operate from a low frequency. And if they weren't operating from a low frequency, they wouldn't be out here trying to destroy our lives on a daily basis. Because had they operated on a higher level, they would be full of love, honor, respect for mankind, and they wouldn't be trying to hide the wealth. Okay? So they have no powers. They have moolah, and that's about it. That is about it. So please don't call them the powers that be. Stop energizing these people. Okay? Secondly, I like to talk about supremacy. There is no such thing as white supremacy. Okay? There really isn't. Privilege and a mindset of privilege, yes. But as far as supremacy, no. No such thing as white supremacy. You grant them the power to think that they are supreme with your tongue. People don't understand that when we say things, we grant those things life. We grant those things a spirit because we speak those things. Okay? So this is why Spirit wants me to talk to you and touch on spellbound. Please excuse my nails. No, there's no excuse for my nails. This is me. I cook and I clean. Okay, back to what I was saying. I don't want to get sidetracked. Okay, so yes, there's no such thing as white supremacy. They're not supreme. The only supreme thing in your life should be the being, the universal creator. Okay? The deity that you speak to on a daily basis, where you place your trust, okay? And you're supreme. So don't place people over you by granting that title to them, okay? Let's go with Black racism. There is no such thing as Black racism. Why do you ask? Because my people have no power, okay? I know we say Black power and all that. We do not, I shouldn't say we have no power because I'll go into that another day. My people does not take the initiative to walk all over other people. We don't try to invoke authority over their lives. Okay. We don't walk around with a supreme attitude. Well, nobody that I know does. We don't walk around with a supreme attitude. And nor do we walk around with a privileged attitude. Okay? And all this crap about Blacks not wanting a better life. We want what is fair. We want what is honest. We want what is just. We want what is truthful. I can't tell you, well, I can tell you of two. Lazy Black people, okay? I can't tell you of any lazy Black people. This country was built off of our backs. And other people are coming here and they're saying that they did this and they did that and that they have taken the jobs that nobody else wants. Well, baby, who do you think were doing those jobs before they were taken from us and granted to you? Okay? So, as far as Black racism or reverse racism, there's no such thing. No such thing. Prejudice, yes, with every right to be. When people are mistreating your life, when people are taking your life for granted, when people are pretending that you don't exist and that your life doesn't matter, yes, you will become extremely prejudiced. Here's another thing. Black Lives Matter. I do not agree with their agenda, nor do I agree with their manifesto. And when my people wake up, this is the side note, when my people wake up and understand that Black Lives Matter is against the Black heterosexual, is against the Black male, they're going to walk away from saying this. Okay, don't take my word for it. Go to their page and see their manifesto. Understand their true agenda. Okay, back to spellbounding. So there is no such thing as Black racism. We have not invoked a system. We have not set a system in place that punishes people for the color of their skin, or should I say the lack of color of their skin, the lack of melanin. We have not set up any system that keeps a people regurgitating poverty. We have not set up a system that takes away the freedom of anyone, not even for their freedom of speech. Okay? So there is no Black racism or reverse racism. It is what it is, and we all know what it is. Okay. Another thing, I swear to God. How many times have you heard that? Especially when a person wants you to believe what they're saying. I'm sorry, someone's cutting grass. I'm not sure where. But if you hear that noise, that's what it is. How many times have you heard someone say, I swear to God, when they're trying to get you to believe something that they're saying? Guess what? The people that handed you that God also swears to that God. They put their hand on the Bible. They make you put your hand on the Bible to swear to God, to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and still lie. Stop it. Stop speaking those things. Stop saying those things. Okay? Let us be free. I'm here to set you free. Spirit is here to set you free from being spellbound. Now, I don't know why Spirit has pushed me, but Spirit is pushing me to come out of my shell. Many people don't know me. Those that do, know that I'm shy. Excuse me. They know that I'm shy. I'm very sociable. I will talk to anybody, but as far as coming in my private space, I don't allow people into my private space. So know that if I'm here and I'm trying to help you, it is because Spirit has pushed me. Okay? And I can't see a thing without my glasses, you guys. I'm so sorry. I thought that I could take them off. I thought that I could take them off and talk to you guys, but I can't see a thing. And yes, they're both bifocals with the lines. I can afford to get the others without the lines, but guess what? I wouldn't know where to look. But anyway, enough of that. I'm here. I'm happy. I'm happy to be Black and also nappy, okay? And I want you to take pride in who you are. Take pride in who you are. Because as I speak these things, as I said, it's Spirit and it's not of me, because I'm learning right along with you, okay? And I have a saying that if you are not learning every day something new, even if it's one thing, you are not living. Okay? Honestly, I'm so serious about that. So those are the 3 things that Spirit wanted me to touch on. Was it 3 or 4? I'm sorry. 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I'm sorry, you guys. So Spirit wanted me to touch on spellbound, powers that be, supremacy, black racism, and I swear to God, please stop using these words. Stop saying these things because you give life to whatever you speak. Okay? Honestly, don't believe me? Start speaking something. Say it constantly, all day, every day. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. I spoke myself into so many things. Some of those things got me into trouble. Okay? It got me into trouble. Nothing major that I couldn't get out of. But, yeah. I spoke words that got me into trouble. Excuse me while I sip my tea. It's called manifesting. You can manifest anything that you want. It all depends on what you focus on, where you place your energy. I was in a home for 22 years, well, in a house with my family for 22 years. And the house had gotten small because my husband and I increased our children. And I wanted out of that house. And it wasn't until I began to start speaking that I wanted to be out of that house that we were able to purchase our second home. No secret. I'm ready to leave this thing. So I'm speaking that. I'm speaking that into existence. And I believe that all shall be well. Okay? So be careful with what you say. Let's stop being spellbound. And as Spirit brings messages to me, I will bring messages to you. So with all of that said, please have an awesome day. Remember to be good to others, but also to be good to yourself. There is nothing greater than self-love. Okay, everybody, have an awesome day. I love you. I love you. I love you. Stay black and beautiful.